Hello, my name is Sue Grant and we're going to have a look today at TOCCATA. She is FPB 64 number 3 and she was delivered in 2011, and here she is ashore at Southwest Harbour in Maine, looking very, very shiny. As you can see, she's just had a pit stop and she's out on the yard with new anti-fouling and prop speed on the stabilisers and the prop, which is a nibral full blade. And here we're having a look at her from above with her bare metal livery. Here we're on the swim step. Because all FPBs are not painted at all, there is nowhere to hide with the fabrication of the aluminium, and as you can see, it is faultless. Done by Circa Marine in New Zealand. And we've come up the swim step and we're now on the aft deck with the barbecue, and there's also a sink there, and access into the deck saloon and up onto the flybridge. The decks all have track mark decking, which is all in great shape. And she really is looking good. You can see her life raft just there, which has just been serviced. All the safety kit is all in good shape. And one of the features of the FPB is the great room with the 360-degree vision and a lot of glass, which is 13mm tempered glass. And there are also storm boards. You can just see the little bolts that will take them. And then onto the foredeck. And there's a winch there for rope handling, and then a large Maxwell with a gypsy and Rocknor anchor, a well, and very, very robust anchoring arrangement. And look at the stanchion bases and how they are connected to the tow rail. None of this stuff is going to go anywhere. She's also got a little mast here. And aft of that is an enormous lazarette. We're just going to go and have a look at that. This is a great place for storing toys, warps, fenders, covers, all of that kind of stuff. And it's a really huge area. It's totally separated from the main part of the ship by a crash bulkhead, and you can see there's a spare propeller there as well in case of need. Very useful area to have external from the rest of the boat. You can access the flybridge from some steps over the coach roof top, and there's also a track mark on the centre section so that you're secure when you're doing that. One of the things about FPBs is everywhere there is somewhere to hang on. Wide side decks, easy access, you're always secure in a seaway. And of course she has the mast, which has flopper stoppers when you are at anchor, and it's also used for launching and retrieving the rib, which is an AB12 ALX. It's new 2016, it's got a 25 horsepower Yamaha on it. And then we go up these shallow steps and onto what's known in FPB circles as the matrix deck. New covers. You've got a really good steering position here with radar, bow thruster control, which has got 136 kg of thrust. You've also got control of the windlass from up here, and fantastic vision. On long passages, FPB 64 owners typically spend a lot of time here. It's a great place for watch keeping and just for hanging out. There's also a table here, so it's fun to eat up here. And there's plenty of room just for having a snooze and reading a book if you're off watch. See the vision aft, absolutely fantastic. And then we'll just have another look around so that you can see actually what the visibility is like. Pop down the steps, see the sink on the external unit, and then we're going to go back aft to that great swim platform. Okay, now we'll have a look inside. Step in, watertight door into the great room. The woodwork is in high gloss mahogany, and she's got ultra suede trim elsewhere. And look at this vision. Just fantastic. You don't need artwork. The art is all happening outside you. And then you've got a nice main saloon with eating area which extends and a sofa to the starboard side. And you've also got a full helm. She runs on Maritron, which is giving you a lot of information about what's happening as far as the machinery and electronics are concerned. 3 screens, bow thruster, and all the main controls. One of the things that's amazing about these yachts is that the galley and the saloon is all in one, so you can watch keep whilst making a cup of tea. Everybody is involved who's on board the boat in everything to do with the yacht when you're at sea. And then the owner's cabin is forward. You just go down and it has a nice sofa to starboard. Very generous double berth. It's nice that you can get all the way around it. Light, airy, calm, nice place to be. Huge wardrobe to starboard, and a basin and more storage just ahead of that. And then we'll just have a look further forward. We have a shower, separated shower, which can be a small sitz bath. Look how immaculate and shiny it is. The whole boat is absolutely gleaming. She's looking really well. And then you've got the heads compartment next door. She's currently in her second ownership, and these owners have been in the Pacific, Caribbean, Mediterranean. They've cruised her extensively, as did her first owner. And she really does look amazing. She's been very well loved. Of course, the interior is air conditioned, and she also has Cupola central heating. So whether you're going for the tropics or the colder places, she's very comfortable. Beneath the floor here is what's known as the basement, which is a huge storage area for tools, spares and all manner of things. Just behind those lockers are a washing machine and drying machine. And then we'll go down into the aft section. Proper office with Apple computer, printer, loads of space for storing stuff. And then we're just going to go into the main guest cabin. This has its own heads compartment and separated shower, with a doorway which it shares with the other cabin. And this is a generous size double, good storage space, and there's also an athwartships single, just in case you've got not couples but a couple of singles on board, or also great for having little people. All in lovely condition. And then we're just going to control panel here. On FPBs this is always very clear. Tank tenders, communications equipment here. She's got VSAT, sat phone, Iridium, VHF, all the stuff that you would expect. She's totally equipped for world cruising. And then we go into the second guest cabin and into the most amazing engine room. Very well insulated. There's very little noise when the machinery is running. Just gone past the water maker. She's got an Onan generator, 11.5. Steering system which has twin autopilot controls, built-in redundancy. Steering control is one of the most important things for serious blue water, and something that Dashew Offshore, who designed the yacht, take very seriously. And then here is the Yanmar. It's the Get Me Home. It's done about 10 hours and it's 100 horsepower. It's on a completely separate drivetrain. And here is her main engine, John Deere of course, 236 horsepower, just over 5,000 hours, has never missed a beat. Cupola just there. The fuel system is much simpler than it looks, and there is a lot of opportunity to make sure that the filters ensure that you're not using dirty fuel. Lots of space for the tools. And then here is a single berth cabin, which is great for a paid hand, or if you have another person on board the yacht for a passage, or indeed just to come and stay with you for some weeks. Lots of storage again here. Comfortable berth. And now we're going back through the office and up the steps, back into the great room. And here is the galley. The whole of that island is refrigeration. Absolutely fantastic. She's got a Miele speed oven, which is new this year, 3-burner induction hob, and loads of storage. She comes with all the stuff that you need to cook stuff and all that. All immaculately clean. And she's ready for her next owner. Very, very good setup for cooking and living well. TOCCATA FPB 6403, ready to roll.